and that is that Liz Truss is going to lift the fracking ban despite lack of progress on the research as to whether they really do cause problems with tremors.
That's right. So there was a leaked report which said that there are still concerns about the fact that it could cause things like minor earthquakes if you have fracking. But no, Liz Truss is going to end that ban very soon, which is a breach of the 2019 Tory manifesto on the one hand. On the other, it's something that she said during her Tory leadership race, so it's something that party members voted for. And there are concerns about whether or not this is safe. Now, of course, we have a shortage of energy supply. That's at the heart of how it's become so incredibly expensive. But then new energy that comes on stream will still be charged at the same rate. And some of this could indeed be sold abroad because that's the nature of the market it will be entering and the rules in it. So, you know, there are concerns about the safety of people in these areas. But also there's another nuance to this, which is that local people would have to approve for fracking to happen. Now, it seems pretty unlikely
That there's going to be consensus.
All the other things that local people in local areas seem to not want on their doorstep. I suspect fracking could well be blocked in that way.
Could be, but there's a lot of... I mean, certainly Blackpool's one of the areas where, I mean, there are some people who are very vocally opposed to fracking, but there are a lot of people who want it because it's a boost for the local economy and it's desperate for it.
But
I think that might get through.
But when they hear concerns about the potential effect on the environment where they live...
But they've heard all of that before.
I think we just want energy now, don't we?
Energy, jobs and income.
Can I just ask one thing about both of those headlines, both of those stories are pretty unsavoury. They're not very nice. They're going to be controversial. Is this tone deafness on part of government announcing it today, or are they burying bad news behind an enormous headline?
It could be the case, but I think one of the things about the way in which we handle announcements from the government during this time is that, you know, life hasn't stopped for most people, particularly in relation to, you know, I think I'd even go as far as to say that it's pretty disgraceful that people are going to face the energy bills that they're going to face on the 1st of October with little to no information from the government. There surely is some kind of way in which we can pay respect and do the kind of traditional historical thing in relation to the Queen and have people working behind the scenes to have some kind of information coming out.
There must be.
But the Star reports that the mini budget isn't going to come until next Friday. There's news in other papers about plans for how to deal with energy cost rises that aren't going to be announced for another week or two.